Girls, today we're discussing how to get your ex back. In 5 simple steps, I'm going to show you how to do it. Hey, it's Mark here from Make Him Yours. Stay tuned. Hey ladies, today we're discussing how to get your ex back. I'm going to run through 5 simple steps you can do to look to rebuild the meaningfulness that you had in the relationship, the emotions, the attraction, the love, and we're going to look to build it back from where it was when it was good and maybe not where you guys were when you broke up, because that's ultimately what you're going to be missing. So that's what we're going to rebuild for you with these 5 steps. So when we go through these 5 steps, it's important to remember these steps assume that he's broken up with you or that the breakup was mutual. You know, if you've broken up with him, then often you can go back, talk to him again, and it's an easier process. But if he's broken up with you, it's a little bit harder. So let's run through the steps so that you can get that connection back right now. Number 1, avoid common mistakes in the first 72 hours. So there's 3 mistakes I see that women make in the first 72 hours that kill their chances of getting their ex back. Number 1 is becoming the phone ex. You do not under any circumstances want to be the girl that leaves 18 missed calls and 8 text messages on his phone. Nothing is going to push that guy further away than you doing that. Number 2, you want to avoid any form of emotional manipulation. So any sort of blackmail, threatening to hurt yourself or threatening to do things, that's going to get his attention, but it's never ever going to get his love back. You don't want to do that if you want to rebuild your relationship. And finally, number 3 is being over affectionate and giving him grand gestures. So I see a lot of girls, they have the breakup and the guy breaks it up with them, or it's mutual, and then they go, okay, this is the time I have to tell him that I love him, or this is the time that I have to show up at his house with flowers and a shrine and a choir. But they make these grand gestures of love that frankly the guy doesn't deserve, because he's just showed disinterest in you, and that's not what he wants or deserves right there. So if you can avoid those 3 common mistakes, you're off to a great start. The next thing you have to do is really important, and this is going to be the hardest part, is you have to spend some time, no contact with him. You have to go away. And this has to happen for at least a month, but often it has to be even longer. During this month, what you want to do, you want to work on yourself. So not only does it give him a chance to miss you, which is so important, but it gives you a chance to work on you and to work on your own goals. It also gives you time to answer 3 really important questions. Number 1 is, do the circumstances of your breakup even warrant you guys getting back together? And you're going to be thinking a lot more clearly after a month as to whether, was it just one big fight that you guys had and you made a dumb decision and he broke up with you, or was it ongoingly bad interactions and bad things, and that maybe the breakup was for the best? Number 2 is, do you miss him, or are you just missing the idea of him, the idea of what you had and not the actual real thing? And number 3, is he worth the effort? So this guy's essentially rejected you, he's broken up with you. Is it worth the effort, putting yourself out there to get this guy? Is he really that good, or could you go on and find someone new who's better for you? Now, after you've gone no contact for a month, and you've had some time to think it over, you're going to be in a much better headspace. If you still want to get your ex back, and if you still think it's worth going for, you want to proceed to step number 3, and that's re-establishing contact. And the way you do this is just with a simple text message. And what the text message has to say is something positive that relates back to the 2 of you. So it could be you walk past a date spot that maybe he took you on the first date, or you cook a meal, or maybe you saw a DJ. And you text something like, just listening to X DJ, made me smile a lot, was good to think of us in a positive way. And you wait and gauge his response to that. Maybe you cook a meal, and let's say you guys used to always eat pastrami or something. Your mum cooks you pastrami, and you say, Mum just cooked me pastrami, made me smile, thought back to our first date. See his response. You want to gauge his response. If he's positive, then that's a good sign. You want to text back and forth a little more positive energy, and then you want to go, look, it was great chatting to you, call me one night this week, let's catch up. And hopefully get a positive response to that as well. That's when you move to the phone later in the week. So you start kind of almost the dating process again. You want to move to the phone, you want to be positive. So you don't want to focus on, the biggest mistake girls make when they re-establish contact is going back to the negatives, the blame, the shit that happened at the end. You want to focus on the last month. You want to focus on the positives, the cool stuff you've had going. Once you've chatted on the phone and you've got that good rapport, you want to move on to step 4, which is start dating again. And this is where you meet up in person, but you essentially do the same thing. It's like the two of you have just started attracting one another again. You've got the positivity flowing, you've got the vibes flowing. Your focus should be the last month. So talking about all the achievements you've done, the things you're excited about, the things that are happening in your life. You want to rebuild that world that he was so attracted to in the first place. And you start dating again and you build it up. And then, only then, after a few weeks of that, he should be investing in you again. He should be asking you out again. And that's when you can have the talk. That's when you say, okay, should we try this again? What went wrong last time? Let's give it another shot. And if you've done that dating thing for a few weeks, he's going to be open to that. But if you jump on him after the first date, he's probably going to still be funny about that because you've just done a month, no contact. He's like, whoa, this is too much. He has to want to invest in you again. He has to become attracted to you again. He has to realise what he's missing out on. And that's achieved by you becoming the girl that he was attracted to in the first place. Once you've had the talk, congratulations. You've succeeded in the process. You've gotten your ex back. You can continue on with him from there, knowing that you guys have sorted out your shit and that you're going to be stronger in the future. Girls, let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your stories about getting an ex back, whether it worked, whether it didn't, whether you decided to go through with it or bail on the idea. Let me know. Post it in the comments. I'd love you to check out the blog as well. We've got it over at makingyours.com.au. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and like I say, I want to hear your comments. So give me feedback, give me questions, anything you like, post it down there. I'll respond to everyone. Good luck with it, ladies. I'll see you all on the channel very soon.